everyone. Hello. Welcome you all to today's class. Today's topic is very interesting, very exciting also. It is one of the most awaited topic for all of us. Okay, because since so many days now we have been practicing integration, specifically indefinite integrals and definite integrals. So we are very thorough with both the types of integration, right? So now today's topic in comparison to that, no, it is a little bit different type. So basically, you can say it's very, though it is application based, but it is very easy and very, you can say, interesting. So what do we need here? So let me just take you to the class. Yeah, before going to study the topic, so let me show you. Yeah, so whenever we have, yeah, we have taken the definite integral. So for example, if I say integral of x square dx, integral of x square dx, limit from 1 to 3. So if I try to draw the graph of this, no, though it is, fx equal to x square, so you get a parabola which is symmetric about y-axis. Okay, but when we put limit from 1 to 3, so this you see x equal to 1 to x equal to 3. So this is the region bounded by the curve y equal to x square, x from 1 to 3 on x axis. Okay, similarly, if I take another curve, yeah, it is the curve is fx equal to x cube or y equal to x cube, which is symmetric about origin, and I have taken the limit from -1 to 1. Okay, so though we take the limit from -1 to 1, integral of x cube, so that should be 0 because the value of the integral should be 0, right? But here you see area bounded by the region, area bounded by the curve y equal to x cube from -1 to 1. So we are getting these two portions, right? So these two parts are of equal area. One is in the positive direction, the other one is in the negative direction. But area cannot be negative, that we know. So it means if we can take area of this portion and multiply by 2, we can get the area of this portion. Okay, that we will discuss while studying the topic. So I just want to show area of the region bounded by the curve within particular limit. Yeah, you can say definite integral, how it looks like. So definite integral is basically whenever you go to the geometrical meaning of definite integral, so this is basically area of the region bounded by the curve. So one more, yeah. So here you see, if I take integral of x square, okay, you see y equal to x square. So let me just make it a yeah. So here you see, so this is y equal to x square and limit from -1 to 1. So again you see the shaded portion. So that is the area of the region bounded by y equal to x cube from -1 to 1 and x-axis, right? So the basically the geometrical meaning of definite integral, though we have studied theoretically. So in my previous video also, I have explained geometrical meaning of definite integral and also two fundamental theorems of integral calculus. So here you can visualize how it looks like. So it means it is sure that while evaluating definite integral, we get area of the region bounded by the curve. Or in other words, if we have to find area of the region bounded by the curve, we can take help of definite integral. Okay, so that's why, so in application of integral calculus, we take help of definite integral. Yeah, we can say in while finding area of the region, we will take integration as one of the tools. Okay, let me just take you to the topic. Okay, so in application of integral calculus, so what we require here? So as we know, to apply integral calculus, one application we will be discussing here, that is finding area of the region bounded by the curve, bounded by the curves. Okay, so here we would need the prerequisite knowledge. The first we have to know knowledge of, we have to have knowledge of simple curves like straight line, circle, parabola and ellipse. Okay, straight line you are very familiar with, you know. Circle also you know. That means whenever you write x square plus y square equal to r square. Here center of the circle 0, 0, radius is r. Okay. Similarly, whenever you have x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square equal to r square. Here also center at hk. Okay, radius is again r units. Okay, parabola. So like here you see, so one parabola is like axis along x-axis. So this is equation of this parabola is in the form of y square equal to 4ax. I mean quadratic in y. And the other type, it is x square equal to 4ay. Equation of this parabola, I mean axis along y-axis. Equation is in the form of x square equal to 4ay. And ellipse, this is another closed figure. Okay, so this is horizontal ellipse. We can say x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. Okay, so it is ends of major axis, a0 minus a0, and of course, so in every time now your a square is greater than b square. Okay, so these are some of the basic concepts we will be requiring in this topic. Knowledge of definite integral we need, because whenever you have a to b fx dx, okay, so if integral of fx dx equal to gx plus c, so limit from a to b, that will be gb minus ga. Okay, value of the integral at upper limit minus value at lower limit. And very two basic integral formulas we need, that is integral of x to the power n dx, integral of under root a square minus x square dx. So with these minimum requirements, we really can, I mean, study this topic, and we really can solve each and every question. Okay, so from that point of view, this topic is very interesting and very, very exciting. Okay, now rules for a working rule. Working rule for solving the questions. Working rule for finding area. Finding area. Okay, using integration, of course. First rule is, you can say first rule is draw the rough sketch. Draw the rough sketch of, draw the rough sketch of the given curve. Of the given curve. So to draw the rough sketch, basically we need this, I mean the idea, a knowledge of simple curves we require. At the moment you see, x square by 16 plus y square by 9 equal to 1. So you can identify this is a horizontal ellipse. Okay. So similarly, at the moment you see x square by 9 plus y square by 25 equal to 1. You can identify this will be a vertical ellipse and so on. Okay. Second step is shade the required region. Shade the required region or region whose area to be calculated. Whose area to be calculated. Okay. Third step is find limit of integration. So find limit of integration. Find limits of integration. So in simple curves, you will be getting the limit in the you will be given the limit in the question. Okay, in case of simple curve, because from the figure itself, suppose for example I ask you find area of the region bounded by this ellipse. So obviously you can see, so area, I mean the maximum and minimum limits, I mean my lower limit minus a, upper limit a, or you can take the property of ellipse. Basically it is symmetric about both the axes, right? So it means both the axes divide the ellipse into 4 equal parts. So if we can find area of the first, I mean any part, this part and multiply by 4, we can, our problem will be solved. Okay, but whenever the region is bounded by multiple curves, specifically more than one curve, so then we have to find limits of integration by solving the equations of the curve. So that will be, I mean discussing while taking the questions. Okay, now find area. Last step is find the area. Find the area of the region. Area of the region using integration. Okay, so here we have to apply definite integral. Okay, as I said, we don't have to worry much, even if no, you are not very good in integration, it's fine. Still you can enjoy this topic because we need only two formulas. Okay, so not to worry, and it's really a very good chapter. So let's take some questions now. Yeah, first question is, question number 1 is find area of the region bounded by y square equal to 9x, x equal to 2, x equal to 4, x axis in the first quadrant. Okay, so this is the question. Just one moment. Yeah. Okay, so here when at the moment you see y square equal to 9x. So y square equal to 9x means you can quickly draw the graph. First part, the first step of the working rule is draw the rough sketch. So let's draw the rough sketch. Y square equal to 9x. So it is a parabola with axis along x-axis, right? Now this is y square equal to 9x. Now x equal to 2. So let me take here x equal to 2. Line parallel to y-axis. Then x equal to 4. So let me take this one here, x equal to 4. So y square equal to 9x, x equal to 2, x equal to 4, x axis in the first quadrant. Okay, now you see x axis in the first quadrant. So the area to be found out, whose area we have to calculate. Yeah, this is the shaded portion. Okay, step 1 is done, step 2 is done. Third step is find limit of integration. So here you see we don't have to, because we are already given x equal to 2, x equal to 4. Okay, lower limit 2, upper limit 4, we already have given. As I said, simple curve. In case of simple curves, limits will be given, limit will be known from the question only. Okay, last step is find area. Okay, we are given y square equal to 9x. So whenever you have to get area of the shaded portion, area of the required region by using integration, your function should be like this, right? It is like this. So limit from a to b, in this case it is 2 to 4, right? Now fx dx, it means this should be like now y equal to fx form, right? So y of the curve, that means y equal to 3 root x. Okay, so we have to write y equal to fx form, so that integral of fx dx, the integrand should be, in this case it should be a function of x. Okay, or if you may have fy dy also. Okay, so it means again limit from a to b. So depending upon the nature of the curve, whether you are taking the limit along x axis or limit along y axis, or you can say it should be a function of x. Yeah, it should be a function of y. Okay, in this case, since we are given x equal to 2 to x equal to 4, we will be keeping the function in the form of y equal to fx, right? Now required area is integral of, you can say, 2 to 4 y of the parabola, means 3 root x dx, right? So it means you can take here 3 times, it is x to the power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2. Now 2 to 4, it means 3 into 2 by 3. Now you have x power 3 by 2. So 4 to the power 3 by 2 minus 2 to the power 3 by 2. Okay, so you are getting here twice of 4 to the power 3 by 2 is 8, minus 2 to the power 3 by 2, that is 2 root 2, right? So you have 16 minus 4 root 2 square units. That's it. Okay. Okay, next question is calculate area bounded by parabola y square equal to 4ax and its latus rectum. So y square equal to 4ax. So this is a parabola like this. So first step, draw the rough sketch. This is your y square equal to 4ax. Whenever you take y square equal to 4ax, this is the focus, A0. Okay, latus rectum is the line passing through the focus perpendicular to axis of the parabola. Okay, so it is L1, L2, latus rectum. So area bounded by parabola y square equal to 4x and its latus rectum. So it means which portion we have to find? Then we have to find area of the whole portion we have to find, right? But since parabola is symmetric about its axis, area of the upper portion equal to area of the lower portion. Okay, so what we need to do here, let me take it as, yeah, it is, yeah, O, yeah, if I can write here OFL1, area of this portion, then I can multiply this by 2 to get the whole area. Okay, step 1 is done, drawing the rough sketch. Step 2 is shading the region, of which we have to calculate the area. Okay, now you can write here the curve is y square equal to 4ax, right? Y square equal to 4ax. So what is the function in terms of y equal to fx? 2 root a root x, right? We can write like this. Now area is required area. Required area is twice of area of, you can say, OFL1. Okay, so it means twice of integral of. So here you see third step, finding limit. So we are already given limit because one boundary is x equal to 0, the other boundary is x equal to a, right? So it means it is from 0 to a. Okay, 0 to a y dx. Okay, y dx means here y is a function of x. So we can write like this, y means 2 root a root x dx. So it means we have, we can write here, this is equal to, so area equal to 4 root a, 4 root a. Now root x integral is x to the power 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2, limit from 0 to a. So we can write here 4 root a 2 by 3. Now here a to the power 3 by 2 minus 0. So you are getting here 8 by 3. Now root a to the power 3 by 2. So a to the power 1 by 2, a to the power 3 by 2. That is your a square, right? So 8 by 3 a square units. Okay. So this is basically area of the region shaded by green color. Now next question is, okay, find area enclosed by the ellipse x square by 16 plus y square by 9 equal to 1. So here you see drawing the rough sketch. So x square by 16 plus y square by 9, it is in the form of x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. So it means it is a horizontal ellipse. We can just little bit. So this is your x-axis. Okay. And here it is your y-axis, minor axis along y-axis. So we want area enclosed by the ellipse. So ellipse is a closed figure and it is in fact symmetric about both its major and minor axis. So it means all the these four parts are of equal area. If we can find area of one portion, one region, so maybe I can write here M, I may take, it is, okay, A, B. So I can find area of the portion MAB multiply by 4. So we can get area of the whole ellipse. Now while writing this, you have A square equal to 16, B square equal to 9. Okay, A equal to plus minus 4, B equal to plus minus 3. So ends of major axis plus minus A0, that means it is 4, 0. It is minus 4, 0. And here 0, 3. And here if I write here B1 lelu, yes, B2. Okay, so here I can write A1, A2. So here 0 minus 3. Okay, so now step 1 is done, drawing the rough sketch. Then next, shading the region. So So we should set the whole region, but because it is a symmetric figure, and just not to make the concept complicated, so we can find area of this portion and multiply by 4. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, and also while third step is in getting the limit. The limit is also fixed because one end is here and one end is along y-axis. It means x equal to 0 to x equal to 4. Okay, so limit of integration, then we can get area of this portion, then multiply by 4 to get the whole portion. So here you can write x square by 16 plus y square by 9 equal to 1. This is the given curve. So y square by 9 equal to 1 minus x square by 16. Okay, so y square is, you can get y square is 9 by 16 into 16 minus x square. Or you can say y equal to 3 by 4 under root 16 minus x square. So this is in the form of a square minus x square. Now required area is 4 times integral of, it is 0 to 4. Okay, then 3 by 4 can be taken outside, under root 16 minus x square dx. So it is in the form of a square minus x square, square root of this. So it means we are getting area equal to 3 times. So I can write like this. Yeah. So it is x by 2 under root 16 minus x square. Okay. Plus a square by 2. 16 by 2, 8 into sine inverse x by a, x by 4. Okay, limit from 0 to 4. So now if you calculate this 3 times x by 2, if it is 4 by 2, right, upper limit minus lower limit, 4 by 2, 16 minus 4 square. It will be 0 at x equal to 4, this is 0. At x equal to 0, this is also 0. So the value at upper limit minus lower limit, it is 0. Plus 8 into sine inverse 1 minus sine inverse 0. Okay, value of this at upper limit minus its value at lower limit. This is equal to 3 into, it is sine inverse 1 is pi by 2, 8 into pi by 2, 8 into pi by 2. So you are getting here 12 pi, right, square units. Clear? So as of now, the topic is exciting and very interesting also. Now next, last question of today's class. Find area of the smaller part of the circle x square plus a square cut off by the line x equal to a by root 2. So we are given here rough sketch. So here the circle x square plus a square equal to x square plus y square equal to a square. Here center at 0, 0. Radius is a, right? So it means if I write here O A, okay, I can write M here. It may be B. So the coordinates of A will be A0. Okay, because OA, that is radius of the circle. Okay, A unit, so it is A0. Now x equal to A, the line MB, x equal to A by root 2, right? Now here you see area of the smaller part of the circle. So this will be the smaller part. Yes. Okay, this is the smaller part. Now again, circle is symmetric about its diameter. So here also, if we can find area of the upper portion and multiply by 2, so our problem is solved. Okay, so step 1 is done, step 2 is also done, shading part is done. Okay, now we have to find limit of integration. So limit of integration, here being simple curve, we don't have any problem here because one end is MB, because you are given cut off by the line x equal to a by root 2. So this MB, this line is x equal to a by root 2. So it means here at M x equal to a by root 2. Okay, and at A x equal to a. So it means limits of integration is from a by root 2 to a. We can find area of the upper portion and multiply by 2 to get the whole portion because the figure is symmetric one, right? So now we can write x square plus y square equal to a square, right? So it means this implies y square equal to a square minus x square, because we have to write function in the form of y equal to fx. So y is under root a square minus x square. So drawing rough sketch is complete, shading is complete, limits are ready, function is also ready. Now required area. Required area is what? A required area is integral of, it is under root a square minus x square, limit from a by root 2 to a. Okay, and as I said, only upper portion is this. So the whole portion, area of the whole portion equal to twice of this, right? Now quickly we can do it, twice of, now it is x by 2 under root a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sine inverse x by a, limit from a by root 2 to a. So this is equal to twice of, whenever you take this value at a, it will be 0. Okay, 0 minus value at lower limit. So a by 2 root 2 and a square minus a square by 2. So you are getting again here a square by 2, it means a by root 2 plus a square by 2. Now sine inverse a by a, sine inverse 1 minus sine inverse 1 by root 2. Okay, so I have taken here for individual term, I have taken here value at upper limit minus value at lower limit. So this actually makes no calculation simpler and you can avoid minor mistakes. So twice of minus a square by 4, right? Plus a square by 2, this is pi by 2 minus pi by 4. Okay, so twice of, so pi by 2 minus pi by 4, it is pi by 4. So it means you are getting pi a square by 8 minus a square by 4. Okay, so you are having here pi a square by 4 minus a square by 2, right? So you can take a square by 2 common, so it means pi by 2 minus 1. Okay, square units. So these are some of the simple questions we have taken in today's introductory class. Okay, and one more thing I just want to say before finishing the class, area of the region is always positive. cannot be negative. Cannot be negative. Like in case of x cube, whenever you take like this, so whenever it's minus 1 to 1, okay, so if I write like this, no, we are getting this portion x equal to minus 1, x equal to 1. But if I see minus 1 to 1 x cube dx, this is 0 because this is an odd function. But here you see area is not 0, right? So because, see, if you just take this, it will be negative. The value will be negative, the value will be positive, but both of them are equal. But if you add both the portions, no, you will be getting 0. But area cannot be negative. So we do not take this area as negative. So whenever you take area and whenever you see such cases, otherwise also you can take modulus, right? So since area of the region cannot be negative, so it is always better if we can assign modulus sign to the value of the integral, right? So like in this case, because till now all the four questions we have not faced such problem, but in case we see it's negative, we could have taken modulus sign, right? And like this is one of the examples. So if you calculate area from area of x cube dx from minus 1 to 0, it will be negative. But we cannot take negative here because area cannot be negative. So here we have to take, modulus of absolute value of whatever you are getting. Similarly, this one, of course, it is positive. Suppose this is a square units, this is minus a square units, but we cannot write minus a square units here. We have to write minus a mod, that is a square units. Okay, so basically what I mean to convey you, area of the region cannot be negative. In case you get area negative somewhere, then you have to take modulus sign. Okay, so thank you so much. And in next class, we will be taking some, curves, combination of curves also.